20 spots are reserved for international students. We have only one department, which is called Social System Design. We hope that you will help to continue creating the history and culture of this new university with us. So I would like to share the profound significance behind the name AK. The first character, A, symbolizes deep wisdom, and K, which is the second character, embodies the idea of carving a path to the future. So AK University. AK University aims to foster a cadre of young people who have high aspirations to contribute to their both local communities and the world amid uncertain socioeconomic circumstances. They will take on unresolved challenges boldly, and they will tenaciously pave the way for a new era and new generation. So what competencies should students acquire to change the future? AK University considers 5 competencies to be necessary for success. We strive to help our students develop them by the time they graduate. For example, foresight is for finding out core problems. Strategy is for formulating solution frameworks. Global collaboration is for facilitating diverse stakeholders. Energetic drive is for pursuing challenges through leadership. And finally, we recognize the importance of self-improvement, which is a lifelong process of continuous learning and growing as an individual. So what is our department? Social System Design. Social system design is a powerful approach for asking questions and seeking solutions for societal issues. Students learn many useful subjects that they can actually use in the real life. For example, they learn about digital skills, which are really important because our world uses a lot of technology. Basically, our world is surrounded by technology. They also learn about systems thinking, which means understanding how all the different parts of something work together. Another thing students learn is called design thinking, which helps them come up with new and creative ideas. So overall, all these skills enable students to create innovative solutions. So why AK University? We believe that there are 8 reasons to choose AK University. I'll look one by one. First, our bachelor's degree is offered in English. AK University offers undergraduate courses in English, which with opportunities to learn the Japanese language for international students. Second, of course, you can study in Hiroshima. Our campus is located in the heart of Hiroshima City. And Hiroshima is also a historical place to spread a message of peace. Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park has become a beacon for the world's prayers for peace and an end to nuclear weapons. The current Prime Minister of Japan, Mr. Kishida, is also from Hiroshima. Also, it is a highly prominent city with events such as the G7 summit of world leaders had just taken place this May. So we invite you to join us in this exciting and charming city. Third, generous scholarships for all international students. Half tuition reduction scholarship are available for all international students, and a new scholarship program of 50,000 yen per month for 4 years will be introduced. All the entrance fees and tuition can be paid with these scholarships. In practical terms, this means that students who use this scholarship to pay for their enrollment fees and tuition will have approximately 933,000 yen of credit left over, which you can use to cover much of your living expenses. Fourth, we have an on-campus dormitory. Our 15-story campus building has an on-campus international dormitory on its upper levels. It is conveniently located in the city, yet relatively inexpensive to live in. There's a security guard room on the first floor, so it is a safe environment. And fifth, AK University offers learning opportunities both on and off campus. Off-campus learning is conducted through experiential and practical programs, such as study abroad, internships, and volunteer activities. In order to realize this experiential and practical programs, AK University is setting a platform with over 100 companies and organizations. Sixth, the curriculum focuses on SDGs-oriented liberal arts. The SDGs 5 Ps, peace, partnership, people, prosperity, and planet are designed as the pillars for learning. So humanities, economics, and natural sciences are the 3 main academic fields. You can choose your major within these 3 areas, or you can learn across these 3 areas. You can choose whatever you want to learn at the university. And 7th, we offer active learning in a small class setting. There are no large lecture rooms at AK University, and active learning in small groups is employed so that students can learn collaboratively. And finally, at AK University, we are committed to providing personalized coaching to every student to ensure that no one is left behind. We understand that each student has unique goals and challenges, and professional coaching staff and career support team are available to help them navigate their individual path to success. So when you say career path, what kind of career path do AK University students have in mind? AK University has just recently opened, so there are no graduates yet. But some students would like to become journalists, others aspire to work for international organizations, and others are aiming to become entrepreneurs. Developing an entrepreneurial mindset is also a main pillar of learning at AK University. So now I'm going to play a short video about a virtual tour of our university.
So this is AK University. So there's these 2 monitors for your temperature for corona safety protocol. Like so. And then every time you enter, you want to take your ID card and register your entry. So this is the AK or blank, and this is because this is the international. So this area is used for various types of workshops. It's for students that are free to join. For the board that's only available in English. So coming over to this side of the place are called Kyushu Uni and word designers in California, USA. So it's quite interesting. So now we are in front of the board. This is the board, and here we have a photocopy.
Hello, so my name is Li Chi. So I'm a lecturer here teaching development economics and also project-based learning. So hoping to see you guys here.
So now here we are in the English lounge. See, there's a lot of books here to learn English, and also so here.
I really like this play, I can communicate with everyone in English. That's a very good thing. And one thing I love that there's a lot of games.
This is one of my favorite books. Now we are watching this. So if you come here, you can also do I guess counseling room 616.
A counselor. I provide counseling in both English and Japanese. Support you. Looking forward to seeing you here.
I was working for
Yeah, we
we give you help.
The share rooms, we're going to see the design.
Hi, Hatamoto-san. Hello.
In your room, you usually get this very large dining gas stoves, a really large space. And then for each person's room, we'll have a lock on it.
And I'm from Cote d'Ivoire. I've been here since 4 months and I really enjoy being in this apartment.
Both shared rooms and single rooms. So let's check out the single room. Hello. So this is a single room.
Hello.
Please introduce yourself.
Hello.
real quick.
Coffee supplies that make coffee here. Have my, game, studying, and this is my working station. Especially like living in the dorm because I have my own private space and it's very safe for everyone, and I know everyone here, and so we kind of make some scheduling and eat here, have some, for example, some takoyaki parties, those kind of stuff, studying. So my room is basically a place for everyone to socialize. So yeah, it's a very, very nice room, very safe room. That's why I like the dorm. It's so
So these are the working on. What are you doing right here?
Now, so I'm YouTuber.
Just go AK Talk. We have a couple vending machines.
For these windows, so you can see the view is really great, and when the weather is a bit more clear, you can actually. Thanks for watching this campus tour video. We hope you enjoyed, and we are looking forward to seeing you at AK University of Hiroshima. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. So now I would like to briefly talk about admissions process for AK University. The first test is the screening of documents. First, please register on the online application system and pay the selection fee after filling out the required information. After that, please send the required documents as attachments via email. The second test is an interview. All procedures will be done online, so you do not need to come to Japan to take the exam. We have admissions in April and September, and the September enrollment is for English-speaking applicants. Applications for fall enrollment 2024 will start from October 13th until October 30th. For more information, please refer to our website. The short essay topics will be announced on the website approximately 2 months before the application starts. Please find detailed materials in the chat box for your reference. So come and design your future with us. Please keep in touch with us via our official website, SNS, and email us if you have further questions. You can email us in English. So thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to seeing you in Hiroshima. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nakajima Sensei. So, if you have any question, you can unmute your mic and speak up. We have some questions already on QA box, and I'm answering that. And Mr. Ueda from International Affairs Office can answer your questions. So, Mr. Ueda, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Kenji Ueda. I'm also an international affairs staff member at AK University of Hiroshima. If you have any questions, I'm going to answer you from now. So, do you have any questions?
There's one question in QA box.
Okay.
Do one has to be accepted into the university before they apply for scholarship, or maybe applications are done simultaneously? So
Actually,
Yes, let me answer the
Yeah, please.
questions. Okay, so at first, please apply for the admission. Then once you are accepted for the enrollment, at this point, all candidate eligible to receive the scholarship.
Thank you very much. We answer it. And we did answer the question previously, and I can introduce now. Okay, so there is a new question. So, Ueda-san, can you check the QA box?
Okay, the next question is,
Yeah.
what the field we will study?
So maybe
So-
Nakajima sensei can answer it. Can you answer it?
Yes, so the department is called Social System Design. So the department, in our department, we don't focus on just one area of the study, but students actually learn many things across a wide range of areas of study. And from that, students also take classes on PBL, problem-based learning classes, and also work on internships to actually apply the knowledge that they learned through classes and apply them to the real-world social problems. So not only learning basic skills through academic courses, but students also learn skills to solve actual problems in the world. And that one package is we consider them included in one package, and it's called social system design. Hope that helps.
Thank you very much. So we have three main fields of study. One is identity design, and the second one is the business design, and the third one is ecosystem design. So please check with our website. And we sent the curriculum in the chat box, so you can check that as well. So we have another question in QA box. Is the admission for postgraduate available? So Mr. Ueda, can you answer it? There is a new question in QA box.
Okay, so the question is yes, the question is does the university accept people over the age 35? Actually, there is no age limitation, so you can accept it.
Yeah,
Yes.
all ages is okay
Yes,
for the
okay.
admission. So we have a new question. Is the admission for postgraduate available? So we have only 4 years undergraduate course, and we don't offer postgraduate course. And we have a new question now. I'm kindly asking if you have a medicine school in university. So sorry, we don't have medicine course so far. And studying by English or Japanese. So Nakajima sensei, can you answer it? Study by English?
Yes,
or
we
English?
offer courses in both Japanese and English. And so that means half of all classes offered at EUH, AK University, are held in English, and the rest are held in Japanese.
Okay, thank you very much. And what's the next? There is a question. Is there a master program? So Mr. Ueda, can you answer it? Is there a master's program?
Yes, unfortunately, we only offer the undergraduate courses, and at this point, we don't have a master program.
Thank you very much.
Sorry
And
about-
we have new questions. The next question is, does the university help students find internship and jobs? So, Mr. Ueda, can you answer it?
Yes, all the students have to participate in internship or volunteer program during their academic years. So, of course, we help all international students to find internship. And also, if you desire to find a job in Japan, we also have a career design office, which support all students to find a job in Japan or other. So yes, my answer is yes. We have a support for students to find a job.
Yes, thank you very much.
I would
And-
like to add one thing.
Yes.
Actually, just to add what Mr. Ueda said, the internship program, experience with the internship program can lead to job hunting or finding jobs in that field. So that's another opportunities that you can expand, or students do expand, taking advantage of the internship program.
Yes, right. So thank you very much. And we have another question now. Is a postgraduate application accepted? I couldn't understand it. So, Mr. Ueda, can you answer it?
Yes, sorry, my explanation might confuse you, but we do not have any postgraduate school. We only have undergraduate. So there is no master degree, doctor degree, and postgraduate degrees in our university.
Thank you very much. And we have another question now. I am a Muslim and I wear the niqab. Is there a problem with studying? I think no problem. You can wear whatever you want.
Everybody is welcome. Everybody with diverse cultural background are welcome. We actually have Muslim students studying at our university.
Yeah, that's right. And we have playroom as well.
Yes.
So you are most welcome.
But thank you for an excellent question.
Yes, thank you. And what else? So that's it. So we sent many messages in chat box. If you haven't checked it, please check it. So we sent the many link of our SNS and we sent the documents for your reference. So please check it. So do you have any other question? If you have any question, please feel free to ask us. So we have 4 minutes more. So I will introduce the previous question. So someone asked, can I know the detail of the universities the previous webinar talked about, because I couldn't attend them. So I sent the link of our presentation on YouTube. If you missed the presentation of Associate Professor Nakajima, you can watch the YouTube. So I sent the link of YouTube in the chat box. Please check it. And we have another question. Can I apply for mixed scholarship? Mr. Ueda, can you answer it? There's a new question in QA box.
Okay, actually, we have several scholarship programs offered by the MEXT. So once you are awarded to enroll the university, we will inform you how to apply for the MEXT scholarship.
Yes. Yes, there is a mixed scholarship, but it's a bit narrow gauge. Okay, is everything clear for you? So we have 3 minutes more. So what should we do? So there are many questions about the postgraduate course. So once again, I will explain our university offers the undergraduate course for 4 years. We don't offer the postgraduate course. And we have another question. How much will we pay per year in dollars? So, Mr. Ueda, can you answer it?
Yes, this is just kind of estimated amount is about, I can say, about 8,000 US dollars per year. That's include tuition and also living cost and accommodation fee or something. But that's based on the condition that you can receive the tuition exemption. Based on that, yes, approximately kind of 8,000 US dollars per year.
That's right. And we have generous scholarship for international students. All international students have privilege to get the special scholarship from our university. So you can check the detail in chat box. We send the chat box. So this scholarship can cover all tuition fee and enrollment fee as well. But you need to the living expenses, so you have to accumulate your money for the enrollment. So thank you very much. So it's time. So please keep in touch. Please check our SNS. So we are looking forward to see you in Hiroshima. Thank you.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the beautiful presentation and cooperation. I'm sure that was very helpful for everyone. Thank you again. Now we can move to our second session from a Japanese university, from Kyushu University with Aya Hakishima-sensei. Aya Hakishima-sensei, onegai itashimasu.
Hello. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Then first, I can share the screen. Okay. Yeah. Please wait. Now it's okay. It's slide mode.
Perfect. We can see you and hear you well.
Yeah, thank you very much. First, thank you very much for coming to this session. My name is Aya Hagishima, a professor of Kyushu University. Today, I would like to introduce our school, Interdisciplinary Graduate School of Engineering and Sciences. It's a bit different from traditional School of Engineering or School of Science. First of all, I would like to introduce Kyushu University, KU. It is located in Fukuoka City, the south part of Japan. And this city is, the major, not different from Tokyo, Osaka, but a really good size to live. And the university was established in 1911. Then it already passed 112 years. The main campus is located in the west outskirts of Fukuoka City. And this is the largest campus, I think, in Japan, as far as I know. The Fukuoka City is well known as the livable city. We can enjoy each season's flowers, trees, sight, and the ocean and mountain. Now Fukuoka City is showing rapid economic growth among many major cities in Japan. And in addition, this city has a very large number of international students from various countries. Also, Fukuoka City is different in terms of the living cost. The food or accommodation price is much cheaper than Tokyo or Osaka. Then next slide shows some typical numbers to characterize Kyushu University. We have many international students, and sorry, it doesn't include the name. Yeah, international students is now 13%, but this number is much higher in our school, about 40%, or the doctoral program, about half of the students come from overseas. Now Kyushu University is ranked 6th in Japan, and the QS ranking is 135. I think it's not extremely good, but it's a good ranking. Then we can offer very high quality educations about the very advanced science and engineering field. Our mission of the university's mission is to contribute to the social change through the cutting edge innovative knowledge. Kyushu University has 12 undergraduate schools, including humanities, medical, or engineering, science, as well as design. And also we have 18 graduate schools. Then IGSIS is one of these graduate schools. The university has multiple campuses, and our school is located in a remote campus. We call it Kyushu campus. The access to the downtown is very convenient, just 15 minutes by public transportations. In this campus, as I mentioned before, the number of international students is very large. My previous explanation is not correct. Now we have 57% of the international students. Also, master course, 23% are from outside Japan. This campus, we made some movies to introduce this campus. Yes, this is a small campus, but you can see green space. Our research area includes metal material science. Yes, organic chemistry. This guy comes from British UK. And high expertise ceramic material. Even though this campus is small, we have very rich research environment, facilities, instruments, also faculty members, gas sensing, and semiconductor device. We have a good clean room. Then, this shows Oka City is very active to encourage an entrepreneur startup. You can enjoy the food, local food. And also we have the section for environmental science, oceans, atmosphere. If you are interested in the research related to environment or climate change, this campus is a good option. Nuclear fusion, you can see very massive facilities. This facility is used for the wind turbine or offshore wind turbine studies, plasma science, or under engineering are also our very active area. Okay, then it is the overview of our campus. Then let me explain the structure of the courses. Actually, IGSIS Interdisciplinary Graduate School of Engineering Science include three major areas: material science, energy science, environmental system science. Then these three categories include two majors for each. Then students belong one of 6 majors and conduct his or her research. And education of this school is supported by 2 cutting-edge institutes related to material, chemistry, and applied mechanics. Then in the field of material science, our campus has a very large facilities to observe the fine microscale structure of materials. It's a strength of our field. Also, in the previous movie, you can see a massive facilities for nuclear fusions and clean room. Also, our research area include the civil engineering, building engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, oceanology, or environmental science. Then perhaps you should be interested in the scholarship. Then I'd like to introduce this point. We offer 5 funded seats, the mixed scholarship for 5 excellent students for doctoral program. It is for students from Africa and the Middle East, and the remaining seats are offered to various countries. Then applicants who can pass through the exam or the Intellectual Exchange and Innovation Program, IEI program, then they can get the scholarship. This scholarship is actually given from the Ministry of Education. Then the payment is perhaps not so much, but it's enough to for your daily life accommodations. Or this program also well designed to provide a good understanding about Japanese culture, society, industry. Then it will be beneficial for students who are interested in working in Japan. Then now actually we are opening the applications. Then you can access the website of IGSES, or then you can search the term IGSES in Google, then can find our website. The deadline of submission is the end of October. Then you have enough time to check the website. Yeah. Then in addition to the doctoral program, our school is running double degree program with Korean and Chinese universities. The counterpart is the Shanghai Jiao Tong University in China and Busan National University in Korea. Then already the more than 185 students are already graduated from this course. Then students can get 2 degrees from then total 2 degrees from different universities. Yes. Then the last is the useful link. Then later, I can send the link at the chat box. It is the brief overview of our school. Then now I stop my talk. Then I'd like to hear your questions. I'm very happy to answer your any questions. Then I should check the chat box or then I can check the message. Is admission of students based on average? What is the meaning? I cannot well understand the meaning. Average of what? Yeah. If you can provide another. Sorry, then the first question, I cannot well understand the meaning, the admission of student based on average. Then let me go next question. I'm from Tanzania. In website, there is computer science or management for PhD. Yeah, actually, Kyushu University has the school or related to computer science. Yes. And I think all majors, the Kyushu University offer PhD or doctoral course. But for our school, yeah, if you are expert of computer science, but if you are interested in applications of your skill to various other engineering fields, it's also good, just because our school can offer scholarship specific to doctoral students II program. It's my answer. And next question from MENA, Mustafa. Can you talk about molecular biology and biomedical science? Yeah, I'm sorry that our school, only a few professors are working on the medical related field, research field. But it's not the majority of our school. So if you purely want to get the degree in medical area, please, I would recommend to access to the School of Medicine or, yeah. Yes, Kyushu University, the medical research is one of the strongest area. Another anonymous participant, I read on the Kyushu website such an internship in which you contact a professor in the faculty. In which you contact a professor in the faculty, then you apply the required document. If you are accepted, you can do research with him in the faculty for a few months. Such a scholarship or internship is still available as the date on the website is not updated. J-MENA office, do you know these informations?
Actually, we will later in our presentation, we will talk in a general way on how to develop research and how to go through the process. So we hope that would help the participant to know more about this.
Okay. Then I would like to explain just my knowledge about our school. Yeah, sometimes our school accepts internship students just a few months or a half year. But in this case, most cases, the students secured the travel fee or the accommodation fee by themselves. Or a student can apply for external funding provided by some private foundations of Japan. Then our school now currently has no financial support for internship students, but I'm not sure the case of entire KU. Then perhaps next session, you can get some information. The next comment from Anas. Thank you, Professor. Yeah. Assistant professor in educational technology in Jordan, and I'm interested in collaboration opportunity between our institutions. Great. Could we discuss potential academia and research cooperation as well as student exchange program? Yeah, it's great. Actually, not only our school, but also the entire KU are very positive to extend the network between, university or overseas universities. And eventually, I'm now hosting a student from Jordan. Then I'm very happy to hear from you directly if you are interested in to make some collaboration. For example, MOU between two universities or two schools. Perhaps it's better to first establish more personal tie link between the researchers in KU and your side. Then it's more easy to make the bridge towards the wider scale. Then, if you have some exact idea of the research collaboration or the counterpart researchers, perhaps you can contact directly to me or J-MENA office. Perhaps they know much about the entire KU. Is it? Kara-san, do you have any additional comments?
Actually, from the J-MENA project, we are cooperating with Jordanian universities or like having programs to strengthen the network. Like the project aims to promote studying in Japan for MENA region, including Jordanian students. And recently we hosted like for a short period of time within the famous program, Sakura Science Program.
Oh, great.
So we aim to work on this process, and we can share our email, and why not to have fruitful cooperations in the future.
Great. For your information, actually our school also just applied for some funding, Sakura Science, to get the budget to invite the researchers. Then this year's application, we are planning to invite researchers from two Egyptian university and one Qatar university and two Malaysian universities from the network of the Egypt, Japan, some collaborative educational center, through the Muslim network, then if we can extend this kind of network, it's very good. Then some mobility, first students and researchers mobility is a very good step to begin the concrete relationship. Thank you. Next question, does student acceptance of scholarship depend on their high school average? Let me explain this thing. In our school, the screening of the scholarship is basically based on the GPA of the university. Both master and undergraduate. Then high school score is we don't request to submit high school score. It's not necessary. But in addition, the research proposal is very important. Then if you are interested in our doctoral program and scholarship, I strongly recommend you to check our website and find some suitable researchers with very similar research interest. Then you can first reach out these researchers, and you need to get some acceptance or willingness to accept you as a potential host supervisor. Then it is also important. Then by the discussion with this potential supervisor, you can write up good research proposal. It is also very important for the screening process. Yes. The next question I read on the Kyushu website. It's already.
I think
yeah,
so.
Yes. Then can you provide with your email? Okay. I put my email, at the, yeah. Yes. Then I'm responsible for this kind of international education program of our campus, of our school. Then if you have any question about the program, especially the IEI program, please send email to me. I'm happy to answer questions. Yes. And I'm waiting for my application result as a research student in Kyushu. Oh, wow. You have already applied for some research students? I think this kind of the application for research students is usually approved by a monthly faculty meeting as a final form. Then perhaps you can soon hear the final conclusions. Basically, if the supervisor, potential supervisor, is welcome, is a potential supervisor agreed to accept you, it will be no problem, I hope. Yeah. Okay. So now I finished to answer all questions. Are there any
I think so far we received, thank you very much, Hageshima-sensei, for answering all the questions, and we still have time just to add one comment on one of the previous questions about the application and how it's selected. And as Hageshima-sensei mentioned, the research proposal is very important. And today from the J-MENA project, we will highlight this point. So please stay with us, everyone, to know more about the process. We hope that will help everyone.
Yeah, especially the doctoral course requires some basic skill and good matching between supervisor and the student. Then it's a bit different from undergraduate or master program. Then perhaps many applicants send same email to many professors, but this kind of message is very generic. Then in this case, many professors don't reply to the email. Then I strongly recommend you to customize or fully tailored to the target researcher's research area or recent activities. And you need to persuade him or her. Then actually the getting acceptance letter is a part of screening process. Yeah. Then the email communication is very important just because the usually PhD students are required to have enough good communication skill or the good skill to express their idea in a logical way. Then the professors usually check their response, and it is a part of evaluation. Then even though you have a very good GPA, but it's not enough, then please be careful and prepare much. Actually, the deadline, submission deadline is the end of October, then you have enough time.
Thank you very much, Higashima-sensei, for all the advice. They are very, very important. So please, everyone, make sure to write some notes and don't hesitate to contact even Higashima-sensei or the J-MENA office to provide you with support. So within these. I think our presentation from the J-MENA would go in the same way. So allow me to share the screen and to talk in a wide perspective about Japanese universities and how to apply and everything. So basically here we are in the second day of our session, and allow me to I'm Khawla. So for everyone who is new, Khawla from J-MENA project, currently assistant professor. And just to say that I was a student at the II program. And
Yes.
I'm proud to be
Yes.
of Kyushu University, and everyone, let's do our best to achieve what you would like to. So the J-MENA office is located at Kyushu University, and it's funded by the Minister of Education from the Japanese government, and it aims to promote studying at Japanese universities. And the project is dedicated for students coming from the MENA region, mainly like Egypt, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Jordan, Tunisia, Morocco, and all the 21 countries. We aim to be in contact with the students, with the universities, with agencies, with embassies, and mainly with the universities and academic staff. So as I mentioned, the project is based at Kyushu University, and all the activities are in cooperation with so far 31 Japanese universities. And all these universities offer English-based programs, either for undergraduate or graduate programs. Means you don't have to worry about the Japanese language. All your studies will be in English, plus you will get free Japanese courses at the university. So make sure to have a good level of English to get the certificate for that, either TOEFL or IELTS. And it's good to start learning Japanese if you're interested. That it will make your life easier in Japan, but you don't have to worry about the Japanese language as long as you're applying for an English-based program. So talking from the J-MENA project, we mainly work and cooperate with our Japanese universities to highlight and to promote the English-based programs. Like we are doing now under the Study in Japan Fair, we try to share the information, the application requirements, and all you need to know before applying and coming to Japan. Gathering information is really an important step for you to know your future steps. We also make academic seminars or mock lectures with the Japanese professors. In this way, you will learn and discover the research topics, and that would help you a lot to get in contact with the Japanese professor, as well as developing your research plan. We try to share all the information among the SNS platforms, either on our website or the common way, Facebook, Instagram, and of course we have the YouTube channel. We make interviews with the successful international students in Japan, and we try to learn from them how they successfully applied, how they wrote their research proposal, how they achieved this step by doing the interview and preparing their documents. You can watch all the interviews on the YouTube channel, and you can, or we hope that you would learn from their successful experiences. So here is the QR codes, and of course we can share the links later. We also try to share some tips and advice for how to get your research proposal attractive and how to, for example, prepare well for the interview, things to know about the different scholarships. All these would help students to gather information, especially before deadlines. Sometimes, or almost every day, we receive messages from students asking about this program. I would like to apply, but the deadline is soon. So we highly recommend to get ready before. That is very important to for your application. Yeah, this is the YouTube channel. You can take a picture or just write J-MENA Japan and enjoy all the interviews, as well as the Study in Japan Fair sessions. All the sessions are uploaded on the YouTube channel, so you can re-watch them or you can share them with your friends. So let's talk about the different steps to study in Japan. As we mentioned, it's very important to gather information like you're doing right now, and Based on these sessions, you start choosing a school where you would like to study, the suitable program, the suitable city, everything. And try to prepare for your application by taking the tests, the documents, and all you need to make your application ready. Make sure to apply in advance and to not wait for the deadline. Maybe in some situations, you may forget to submit one document or another, so you still have time to submit again. Otherwise, unfortunately, your application could be rejected. Some, depending on the university and on the program, you may be asked to take an exam or you will be asked for an interview. So make sure to follow the system of the university and keep in contact with them. And it's good to be to know about these steps by reading, collecting informations, asking, for example, your friends who applied already, or simply joining our sessions. And then, of course, everything will go smooth as long as you receive the final acceptance and you start preparing to come to Japan. One of the useful applications, or let's say platforms for students, is Study in Japan. You can just type on Google, Study in Japan, you will receive this platform and you can read about many things. Why study in Japan, the educational system, the academic calendar, the universities. You can just type your keywords and you can find a list of universities that would be recommended for you. So just type Study in Japan and you can learn a lot. So in these, you will learn how to prepare the main documents, the deadlines, the information, and even there is a brochure where you can read about like the living expenses and many things. So make sure to visit this website. And again, there is many information where they are common. So make sure to follow the exact application guidelines, requirements of the university. But here we are trying to share the common criteria that are important for everyone. So basically in Japan, as I mentioned before, you can study either your undergraduate program or master or PhD. For example, for someone who is interested to pursue his PhD, please make sure to have your master degree and the previous certificates. So this is how it goes. And as you saw previously from Kyushu University and AK University, the application period and deadlines are quite different, so make sure to follow the system. But here, generally speaking, if you are following a national university, usually the application deadline or period, they open by January, and you can start studying by September, October. Or if you're applying for a private university, here is the application period. So that's why we recommend to choose the university first as a first step, then you keep or you continue your application. Just a hint, if you're interested about the English certificates course, make sure to get the highest score, do your best. It's really competitive, so it's good to be well prepared in advance. And let's go to the important thing, scholarships. As professors mentioned earlier, you can apply for the scholarship through the embassy, through the university recommendation, like the one at Kyushu University. It's funded by the MEX, or simply you can apply for the scholarship through the embassy also. So in this case, make sure to contact the Japanese embassy in your home country, or even type on Google Japanese embassy, let's say in Turkey or in Egypt, and you go to study, and you can find the all you need to know about the scholarship. For some students, they would like to come to Japan for internships. It depends mainly on the cooperations between both universities. For example, your university at your home country and the Japanese university. So make sure whether you are allowed to take an internship at such Japanese university. This is one of the opportunities, okay? And yeah, studying in Japan, it's really amazing whether you get scholarship or not, to be honest, because it's not that expensive if you compare it to other countries. And for a typical national university, it costs around $4,000 per year as tuition fees. Let's say now, fortunately for students, it's not the Japanese yen is getting not expensive if you compare to other currencies, so it's affordable to study in Japan and to be self-funded. Some students, they can manage well and they can do some part-time jobs, so it's really doable. Just make sure to get the necessary information, and yeah, it's not that expensive, surprisingly. And here's the guide I wanted to share, so you can read more about the scholarships, financial aid, and the tuition and living expenses. And again, studying and living in Japan is not that expensive. As you saw, it differs from a city to another, but it's not that expensive, especially if you choose a city like Fukuoka, Hiroshima, or other small cities where they are more convenient for students. And plus, as a student, you will get student discounts for transportation, you will stay at dormitories, and it's really convenient for students, so you don't have to worry about it. Plus, if you get the max scholarship, that would be more than enough, that it would cover everything, plus you can even travel around Japan in your free time. So let's move to the important part of the of this talk, and we daily receive requests about the this point on how to convince my future supervisor to select me as a student. And in this point, we would like to make it clear to students, especially those applying for master and PhD. Again, for undergraduate students, you will take classes, credits, so you don't have to worry about research at that time. But if you're pursuing master or PhD, you have to submit this document with the application, with the other documents. So you have to be well prepared and to convince the supervisor that you are the suitable student to that. So what is the research proposal? What does it mean? And why we need it? And it's required for what purpose? So why we need these documents? Simply, we need it to show that as a student, I'm having a clear goal. Okay, I would like to study in Japan. I selected my university. I selected the program. I have my background. I want to pursue research. So we need the document to show all of this. It helps you to know that you're having a clear goal, to also anticipate decisions. For example, when you're having a plan, you're having a goal, you'll following that, following many steps, and it helps you to anticipate decisions or anything, okay? And it shows that as a student, I'm having a plan. So I'm not wasting my money or time. I'm having a plan and I want to achieve these following these steps. So in other words, to have a research proposal or to make it in a clear way, it's a way of being able to communicate in writing. I would like to show the supervisor that I fit well in his laboratory, that I'm able to pursue research following this field. So as a way of communication, you show him this document and you show him that you have the potential to contribute to the research work in his laboratory. Okay, I hope that makes clear for you. And to achieve this point, your document has to be clear, precise, organized, straightforward, and academic. Means your document has to be clean, clear, the purpose is highlighted, the title is highlighted, built on different sections. This means also it's organized, and it shows that you are organized, your thoughts are organized. And it has to be straightforward, means I'm reaching this goal and here are the steps I'm trying to follow. In case plan B or plan A isn't working, I'm considering plan B, and you are straightforward. You are clear, okay? And you will develop these writing these documents in an academic way to show that you have the skills to write, to analyze, and to look for solutions. So these are the main steps or the main criteria for a research proposal. So after writing your document, try to read it from a different perspective and see whether your research proposal is aiming to prove that you have the work plan and the competence to complete it. And this is the main purpose. Another hint, try to share your document with your mom, your father, your brother, a friend who is from a different background, and whether he could understood what you're planning to do. This is an important step because your proposal has to be understood by everyone. Okay. And as a main step for students to start writing their research proposals, they or we need to read a lot, because by reading, we will be familiar with what other researchers are doing currently, and we can define the research gap, means that there are many solutions proposed or there are many steps done for this point, but this point still, there is a point still missing, there is a problem that is not resolved yet. And me as a student, I'm working on resolving this point. So by reading, you will know many things. For example, if you don't have a proper literature review, you may suggest some solutions that have been defined already and done by other students. So make sure to read, to collect ideas, solutions, and to define the unique and your research gap. And you're trying to solve this problem by suggesting some solutions. So it's all about showing the potential of your academic skills on how to read, to analyze, to define the research gap, and to propose solutions within an organized plan. This is all of the main things that everyone has to know. And to summarize this point, we prepare some final notes. So while you're writing your research plan, try to be brief, means not being too wordy, saying many things, clear and organized and precise. And make sure to cite some relevant sources, means when you are doing literature review, you will work or you will read the projects of other people and you will cite them to support your idea. So make sure to cite them, to make citations, references. And try to not focus on like too much or minor issues. Try to highlight the convenient or the point that it should be really treated and how it's affecting the field or any other thing. And as we said, we would like to convince the supervisor that we are the suitable student to do this research. So make sure to use suitable and strong arguments to convince the professor that this point has to be treated. Sometimes we define some issues that have not been treated yet, but they are not treated for a purpose because they are not affecting the research. So why to waste time and money? Another point, when there is a point that is really affecting, it should be treated. So try to convince the professor why this point should be treated, why my project is important and how it would serve the research area. And another technical one, try to make your research proposal brief, not too wordy as we mentioned, and follow these like general criteria, no more than 7 or 6 pages, because we would like to be brief and not too wordy again. And plus, get organized is very important. Once you are organized in your thoughts, everything will be clear on the document. And another point, make sure to write your first draft, read it again, and second draft, and revise it by yourself. So this is really important for you. Okay? We hope that helped you to understand in a brief way the importance of preparing a research proposal and how it should be treated. Make sure to make it in advance, take your time to read, to learn, and to write and to revise it. So this is an important one for the students aiming to pursue their PhD studies. Good luck, everyone. And now we are ready to answer the questions about anything related to study in Japan. So will this session be uploaded on YouTube? Yes, it will be uploaded on YouTube. As I mentioned, the J-MENA, here is the QR code. So you can rewatch the session and take notes, etc. Thank you so much for all of you. Thank you, Mrs. Ghada. And I'm wondering if I can study Japanese language in university. Yes, you can study the Japanese language. You know, as a student, even for master or PhD, you will get some credits, and part of them are the Japanese language. So you will study and you will learn the basics. Plus, if you do your best, you can learn more. Yes, my perspective approved my application. Great. So we hope that you would be selected for like final confirmation. Thank you for your presentation. Returning to our previous discussion, do you advise contacting J-MENA or Prof. Aya Hagashima to inquire further about cooperation? Your guidance would be greatly appreciated. We thank you again. And yeah, you can either contact the J-MENA. I can type to you our email address, or feel free also, as Professor Aya Hagashima Sensei mentioned, you can contact her by email. And if you have time, whether you can share with us the documents of your university so we can know or learn about your university, your institution, and check the potential of cooperation on which point. And that's great. We thank you for attending our session and for your interest to cooperate with the Japanese universities. So here I'm writing our email address to J-MENA. And yeah, as I mentioned before, as a J-MENA project, we aim to encourage everyone coming from MENA region to study in Japan. We know it's quite challenging for some students, but it's worth it. And in this purpose, allow me to share also the YouTube channel, so you can watch the videos, the interviews. Yeah. So we still have a few minutes. If someone is having a question or inquiry, do not hesitate. Yeah. Hi, I'm from Tunisia. Welcome. But currently in the UK, can I apply for a PhD opportunity from here, or I need to be in my country? Thanks. I think you can apply. There is no problem. Like, just make sure to select the university, the process. For the scholarship, if you're wondering about the scholarship, if you're applying through the embassy, you have to apply through the embassy if you're applying through the embassy, and make sure to contact the embassy, because if you're having only the Tunisian nationality, you can apply only through the Japanese embassy in Tunisia. In other case, for example, if you're having the UK nationality, you can contact the Japanese embassy in UK, for example. So depending on your documents, you can apply. If you're applying through the university, there is no problem. You can get even the scholarship. But if you're applying for the embassy scholarship, yeah, you can contact them. But yeah, I think there is no problem. I hope that was clear. But you can please contact us through the email address I mentioned, and you can feel free to cite more about your background, what you would like to study, and we can support you. Yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, I'm asking about scholarship. Do the universities give scholarships for internationals, or only the government, only Tunisian citizenship? Okay, in this case, if you're applying for the scholarship through the embassy, only Tunisian students are selected. Why? Because as a Tunisian or Egyptian or Turkish, I will contact the Japanese embassy in my home country, and these, like, only the students from this country are selected. Okay? If you're applying for an international program, through the university directly. So it will be open for all international students, and this selection will be like for everyone. I hope that was clear. Okay. I got rejected after the English exam on MEXT. Sorry for that. But I was happy that I was selected to the MEXT. Oh, great. So you are selected for MEXT? Great. Actually, there are many students, like we had interviews with them, and they told us that I applied for one time, second time, third time, and I was really planning to come and study in Japan, and they worked hard on it. So do not let the rejection process make you feel like a little bit disappointed, because it's really competitive. And if you're not, or your application is not selected, doesn't mean it's not qualified, just because it's very selective. Plus, you can learn from what you tried, and you can improve. So it's good. Yeah, you are more than welcome, everyone. We thank you for joining us. We hope that was informative for all of you. And okay, in my case, I'm planning to join the research student, then to enroll the master degree at Kyushu University. Yes, good luck. And once you are in Kyushu University, you can contact us anytime and we can help you. And yeah, so we're still having 6 minutes before our session ends. Here I'm sharing our email address, YouTube channel, and our website. You can share it with your friends also. And we'll be also having the same session next month, October, with other different Japanese universities. So do not hesitate to register and to join us again. Hello, thank you for the presentation. I want to ask that if I'm already in university with an English curriculum in my country, do I still have to take AGU and TOEFL for undergraduate programs? That's a very good question, actually, because some universities, they do not require the TOEFL, as long as you're having, I think, minimum 4 years of education. So once you choose the university, the program, contact them and tell them, I'm having an English curriculum. I've been studying English for more than 3 years, 4 years, and they can consider that, of course. Okay. Yeah, in general, you can do that for some undergraduate programs. Yeah. Do I have to take the AGU? I think AGU is for those planning to study in Japanese. So if you're studying in English, no need for AGU, but you need other tests like SAT or ACT or IB. So we recommend to read the application requirements carefully and check the scores. And yeah. How can I prepare for the entrance exam? I'm wondering about it. Yes, entrance exam, usually it depends on the program you're applying for. Some universities ask you to get an interview with you. So mainly they would like to know you in person, since you submitted your application. So they know you, they know your documents, but they would like to see how you think, they would like to ask you some questions. So just read about the university, why you'd like to study here, your future plans, why you choose this university, and yeah, read. You don't have to worry about it as long as your application is selected based on the document screening. If you're passing an exam, so just make sure to revise well, do your best, and yeah. So here in the J-MENA platforms, we try to share some points about how to have a successful interview or how to get ready for these tests. You can see them, check them, and you can ask us through email. We can help you if you find any further information. Yes, I think anyone is having another question, or we can end our session for today. Yeah. So again, the session will be uploaded on YouTube. and rewatch it again, and make sure to prepare your documents in advance. I highly recommend that, because if you're missing one document and the deadline is over, your application will be unfortunately rejected. So do not wait for the deadline. Get it ready as soon as possible and take your time to prepare it. It's very competitive. Very competitive doesn't mean impossible, but just make sure to be organized, your application forms, your documents, your letters, and be precise. And even for some interviews, try to be to get like proper answers for you that shows well your application. Okay. When I ask international students, they tell me there will be only an interview, but in school website at the staff there, they tell me that I have to take the exam. Yeah, actually it depends. So that's why we ask you to contact the university, and once your application is selected, they will process with you like the future steps. So please don't worry about it. Just
sorry about that. So live inside the Howrah. She's lost connection, so it's time to end. So thank you for today's today. We are going to finish. Thank you today. ありがとうございます。شكرا. مرحبا. مرحبا じゃないです。teşekkür ederim. Aura san, you are back.
I got technical.
You lost the connection.
My battery. So
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So I hope that was helpful for everyone. Again, join us on October, and we will update you as soon as we get the final confirmation. So
ありがとうございます。Already time?
Yeah, already time. So hi everyone. We thank you and see you again, and good luck everyone for those applying. Okay. Hi. お疲れ様でした。
Thank you. ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。はい。
شكرا. teşekkür ederim. Merci.
失
では失礼します。
礼します。